Hi everyone, let's look at the solution for our SA1 revision set B. Section A, question 1. What is 100 more than 19,999? 100 more, we add 100. And our answer would be 20,099, option number 4. Question 2. In which of the following numbers is the digit 9 in the thousands place? Option number 3, because 9 is in the thousands place. Question 3. When 17,768 is written as 18,000, what place is it rounded off to? So we know that 18,000, so it's in the thousands place. Question 4. Which number is the first common multiple of 8 and 10? So common multiple of 8 and 10. So it's, we write down the 8 times table: 8, 16, 24, 32, and 40, 48. Let's look at 10. 10, 20, 30, 40. So we know that 40 is the first common multiple. What is the product of 266 and 38? 266 times 38. Right, let's do this through. 6 ones times 8 is 48. 6 tens times 8 is 48 tens, plus 4 tens, 52 tens. 200 times 8 is 1600, plus 500 is 2100. So now 6 ones times 3 tens. So tens, when we multiply by tens, we put a 0 in the ones place. So 6 ones times 3 tens will be 18 tens. And 6 tens times 3 tens is 18 hundreds, plus 1, 19 hundreds. 2 hundreds times 3 tens will be 6,000, plus 1 will be 7,000. So when we add up, is 10,108, option number 4. Question 6. A number is greater than 25 but smaller than 50. It is a multiple of 3 and 8. So what is the number? Smaller, 24 is out. Multiple of 3 and 8. 36 is out because it's not a multiple of 8. 40 is not a multiple of 3, so it's out, and the answer would be 48. 48 is a multiple of 8. 6 times 8 is 48. Is it a multiple of 3? So 48 divided by 3 will get 18. So 48 is the answer. Look at the number pattern. The letters A and B represent fractions on the number line. So we know that this is a fraction. This is a whole. There is 1, 2, 3, 4 parts. So I know A is 1/4. For B, 1, 2, 3, 4, this is 1 whole, right? So we know that this is 2, so B would be 3. So I take 3 minus A, which is 1/4, 3 whole minus 1/4. One of it, I cut into 4 units, I minus 1/4, I'm left with 2 whole and 3/4. Option number 2. Question 8. In 5, 8 and a fraction equals to 1 whole and 1/8. So 1 whole and 1/8 is 9/8. So 5/8 plus 4/8 will give me 9/8. So option number 2. How many degrees make a complete turn? The answer is 360 degrees. Sorry. Can complete the number pattern. So number pattern, let's write down. 6,020, 6,080, 9,080, 9,140. We know that this is wrong, right? So let's look at the difference here is 3,000, the pattern. This is plus 60, plus 3,000, plus 60. So the pattern is plus 3,000 plus 60 plus 3,000 plus 60. The next one is plus 3,000. So 9,140 plus 3,000 will be 12,140, which is option number 4. Question 11. Which of the following is the largest possible number which can be divided by 6 and 8? 18 can be divided by 6 and 8. No, cannot be divided by 8. So 18 is out. 24 can be divided by 6, can be divided by 8. 48 can be divided by 6, can be divided by 8. 56 can not be divided by 6, but can be divided by 8. So this is out. So which is the greatest number? The greatest number is option number 3, 48. 3 cakes are shared equally among 8 girls. What fraction of a cake will each girl receive? So I have 3 cakes shared among 8 girls. So each cake, if I cut into 8 equal parts, and one girl would receive 1, 8, 1, 8, 1, 8. So total she will receive 3, 8 of the cake. Question 13. 2/3 of a watermelon weighs 900 grams. So 2/3. So the watermelon is 3 units. That's your total. 2/3 is 900 grams. So 2 unit is 900 grams. 1 unit will be 900 divided by 2, which is 450 grams. I want to find the mass of the watermelon, which is 3 units. 450 times 3, which is 1350 grams. Option number 3. Subtract 1/8 from the sum of 1/4 and 2/4. So I take 1/4 plus 2/4, which will give me 3/4. 3/4, I need to subtract 1/8. I must ensure that my denominator is the same. So I take 3/4 times 2. So 8. 6, 8 minus 1/8. Answer would be 5, 8. Option number 3. Question 15. In a figure, how many angles are smaller than a right angle? So they are the acute angles. Let's look for acute angles. This is 1, 2, 3, and 4. So there are 4 acute angles. CDEF is a rectangle. AFE is a straight line. Which of the following statement is correct about the figure? CF is here, is parallel to AB. No, it is not parallel because it will meet. CB is perpendicular to AB. No, it is not, because this is not 90 degree. AE is parallel to CD. Yes. CB is perpendicular to CD. Is not. So answer is option number 3. In the rectangle PQRS, which line are perpendicular to PQ? So perpendicular is right angle to PQ. So these are the two that are perpendicular. So it's SP and RQ. Mr. Lee bought a game station for 3,500. He bought 4 game cartridges at $24 each. So one game cartridge is $24. He bought 4 game cartridge. So it's 24 times 4, which is $96. So a total he spent 3,500 plus $96, 3,596. I need to round off the total amount to the nearest $10. So it will be 3,600. Alternatively, I can draw my number line. 3,596 to the nearest tens will be 3,590. The next one is 3,600. The middle is 3,595. 596 is here. So it's nearest to 3,600. Option number 3. 19. Madam To had 55 packs of eggs. 28 of the eggs were rotten. So 28 are rotten. 1 pack holds 6 eggs. 1 pack, 6 eggs. 25 packs would be 25 times 6, which will give me 2 times 6, 12, 13, 14, 15. $150. Oh, I'm sorry, there is a mistake here. It is not 25 but 55. So 55 packs will be 55 times 6. 330 eggs. 28 of them were rotten. How many good eggs were there? So you take 330 minus 28. My answer will be 302 good eggs. Question 20. Sarah wants to shade 4, 9 of the figure above. I need to shade 4, 9. A total of 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 of triangles. So I multiply by 2. 8, 18. Wants to shade 8, 18. Now he already have 3 shaded. So 8 minus 3, he needs to shade another 5 more. Section B, let's look at question 21. What is the value of the digit 8 in 82,605? So value is 80,000. Using all the digits given below, what is the smallest 5-digit number with 2 in the tens place? So I know if I write my place value, ones, tens, hundreds, thousand, 10,000. So 2 must be here in the tens place. So I take away my 2. I want the smallest possible digit, possible number. So 1 is in the, so I take out 1. The next one is 4, 8, and 9. Right? So my number is 14,829. How many 7s are there in 4 and 3, 7? So I have 4 whole and 3, 7. Each whole has 7, 7. So 7 times 4 is 28 plus 3 is 31, 7. My mistake. How many 7 are there? There are 31 7s. Because they ask you how many. So we put down 31 7s. Question 24. 3 whole minus 3, 8 minus 1/2. So I can draw 3 whole. Minus 3, 8. So I have 8 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Minus 3, 8. Minus half. So half will be 4, 8, right? Times 4. So I minus 1, 2, 3, 4. I would left with 2 whole and 1 8. I need to find the missing improper fraction. So 2 whole, this is 8 8. 1 whole is 8 8. 2 whole will be 16 8 plus 1 8 will be 17 8. Question 25. What is the total number of right angles that Mr. Tan can find on all the faces of the cube? So I know in one face of the cube there are 4 right angles. So 6 times 4 is 24 because there are 6 faces in a cube. In the figure below, which line is AB parallel and perpendicular to? So I know AB is this line. It is parallel to ED, and it is perpendicular to, so it's parallel to ADE, and it's perpendicular to AF. Question 27. Gina had 80 rifle tickets numbered in order. The first ticket is 101. So first is 101. Second is 102. Third is 103. Can you guess what is the 10th ticket? is 110. So I know 10 ticket is 110. 10th ticket is 110. 20th ticket will be 120. 30th ticket 130. So 80th ticket will be 180. Question 28. The value of the digit 5 in 25,317, so 5 is 5,000, is how many times the value of 5 in 105? 105, the value of 5 is 5. How many times? So I take 5,000, divide by 5, the answer will be 1,000. So it is 1,000 times. Question 29. A man bought a second-hand car for 29,500. Later he sold it for a lesser amount of money. So this is the amount 29,500. He sold it for a lesser amount. He sold the car at this amount, which is a difference of 5,000 when rounded to the nearest 100. So I take 29,500 minus 5,000, which is 24,500. Right? So I want to find the greatest possible amount of money he sold. So the greatest possible amount of money will be 24,549 when rounded off. Okay? Next. How many multiples of 6 are there in between 20 to 50? So I know multiples of 6 between 20 to 50 are 24, 30, 36, 42, and 48. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Question 31. 5 girls ate as many as 2 boys. Alright, so 5 girls ate as many as 2 boys. They are the same, so they ate 210. So I know 7 unit is 210. 1 unit will be 210 divided by 7, which is 30. Each girl ate the same number of grapes, so each girl will get 30. So answer is 30. Question 32. There are 3,586 chickens in a farm. 450 chickens were slaughtered in each day for 1 week. So 1 day is 450. 1 week is 7 days. So it's 450 times 7, which is 3,150. Alright, so how many chickens were left after 1 week? 3,586 minus 3,150, and my answer would be 436 chickens left. Study the 8-point compass below. John is facing east, which is Q. He makes a 180 turn anti-clockwise. So anti-clockwise is this direction, right? 180, he would point face Y. 180. He then make a 3/4 turn in a clockwise direction. So clockwise means he goes back this way. This is clockwise direction. 3/4 turn. Let's take another. This is 1/4, 2/4, 3/4. So he will be facing S, letter S. Question 34. You would need to use a protractor to find the value of angle BAD. Let's look at question 35. In the rectangle below, 1/5 of the number of squares are shaded. There are altogether 40 squares here. There are 8, there are 5, so 8 times 5 is 40. So 1/5, 40 squares, he need to shade 8 squares, right? So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he has shaded 8 squares. If another 1/4 of the squares are shaded, so 1/4 of the squares out of 40, he needs to shade 10 squares. I multiply by 10. So how many squares will be shaded all together? I take 8 plus 10. My answer will be 18. Question 36. A fishmonger had a total of 42 lobsters and crab for sale. If 3/7 of them were lobsters, so altogether there are 42, which is the whole. There are altogether 7 units. 3 units were lobster and the other 4 units were crabs. How many more crabs than lobsters were there? So there are 4 units of crabs minus 3 units of lobster with 1 unit more, right? So let's look at 3/7 of them were lobsters. So there are total 42 lobsters and crab. So 7 unit is 42. 1 unit will be 42 divided by 7, which is 6. Alternatively, what I can do is I can find the lobsters. 1 unit is 6, so 3 unit will be 18. The crab, 1 unit is 6, 4 unit is 24. 24 minus 18, my answer will also be 6. Question 37. Okay, you need to draw the angle such that angle CAB is 130. We will not show in this solution. Let's look at question 38. How many pairs of parallel lines are there in the figure below? Okay, so we know that L1 and L2 are parallel lines. We use a different color. Now let's look for other parallel lines. Can you see the L3 and L6? They are also parallel lines. Okay, any more parallel lines? Yes, L6 and L7 is also another parallel lines. Any more? L3 and L7, they are also parallel lines. So this is 1, this is 2, 3, L3 and L7 is 4. The last one is L5 and L8. 4, then this is 5 parallel lines, 5 sets of parallel lines, right? Okay, question 39. Look at the given numbers below. They are some of the factors of a number. The number is between 15 and 30, so we know to be factors of 1, 3 and 6, we know cannot be 16. Factors of 12 as a factor cannot be 18. Let's try 24. 21 cannot, because 6 is not a factor of 21, right? So let's try 24. So 1 times 24, 2 times 12, 3 times 8, 4 times 6. Are the factors listed? We have 1, we have 3, we have 6, we have 12, right? So these are all the factors of 24. Question 40. Paul is facing west. So this is Paul facing west. He turns in an anti-clockwise direction, so he will have to turn this way, and stops when he faces southeast. So southeast is here, right? How many degrees has he turned? So he has turned a 90 degree plus a 45 degree, a total of 135 degrees.